YouTube. It's early o'clock, it's freezing, and we're off to London today, so we better get going. Okay, it's slightly warmer in the car. We're heading to our Rickmansworth office today for a meeting, so obviously I won't be vlogging during the day. It's early o'clock, the roads are icy, it's dark, and I need to concentrate on driving for the next couple of hours. Quick pit stop on the way to the office. The only place to stop is the local McDonald's down in Royston. Trying to be good, so not tempted by all their offerings for breakfast, but believe in, if you're going to use somebody's toilet, you should at least buy something. So we're going to sit here, we're going to have an orange juice. I'm feeling a bit thirsty. I've still got another hour and a half to go. It's that easy. We're all plugged in and supercharging. We're going to stop for 10 minutes. I'm going to go over to the Starbucks across the street there and grab myself an espresso, and then we'll get on the way to the office. This is a great place to stop. I'm at the South Mims Supercharger. There's nobody here this morning, which is quite unusual. In fact, there's something new over there. I'm just going to go take a quick look. So we're here at the South Mims Supercharger. As you can see, lots of superchargers, but only me. But what's of interest is this. Behind the builder's construction here are 5 battery storage units. So inside each of these containers are a large amount of batteries, and obviously all the controlling hardware to supply power to the superchargers. These batteries will take power from the grid at night time when power is relatively cheap, and will supply it through these boxes here all the way to all of these superchargers during the day. And this means that Tesla's electricity bill will be much less. Okay, we've been here about 15 minutes. We've put 40 miles of range on the car. We're receiving 46 kilowatts from the supercharger at the moment. Now that's actually not a lot, considering these superchargers, they can push out about 120 kilowatts. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go unplug, and we're going to head off to the London office. A couple of great meetings this morning, looking at some of the upcoming products from Starleaf. It's going to be a great 2017 for us. Okay, second charge of the day. I'm going to stop here in Reading for a little while, do some email, catch up on some work, and then I'm going to head off to my hotel. Before I do, I thought I'd take a couple of moments to answer a few of the questions that I get. Every time I pull up to charge the car, I get asked the same questions over and over again. So let me take a few moments and see if I can answer a few of them for you. So the first question I get asked is it free? And the answer is yes. Superchargers are completely free for all existing Tesla owners. How long does it take? Well, that depends on how much power you put in your battery, what the temperature is outside, but generally you can put about 5 miles of charge for every minute that you're sat at the supercharger. So it's relatively quick to add a few hundred miles of range to your car. The third thing I get asked is, do you ever run out of power? And the answer is no. Just like most people have never run out of fuel on the side of the road, I've never run out of power. I'm going to do a little bit of email and then we'll get moving. Well, I made it to my hotel. All the fallacies you hear about electric cars running out of power is absolutely no problem at all. Before I sort of wrap up for the day, I just wanted to continue with some of the questions. I get asked a lot about electric cars. In fact, I was just chatting to a gentleman in the car park as I pulled up. They seem to attract an awful lot of attention because people really don't know an awful lot about them. They always assume that it's a hybrid, that you've got an engine and how many miles does it do on the battery versus petrol. Well, a pure electric car doesn't have an engine, it just has a battery and it has a small drive unit that powers the back wheels. My particular car will do about 270 miles. If I drive it reasonably, probably more like 250 if you drive it normally, and less if you drive it like you stole it. But the reality is, just like with a petrol powered or diesel powered car, you don't run out of fuel. You make sure that when you're getting low, you stop and you fill up. The only real difference is I don't have to pay for the fuel. The cost of electricity on the road provided by Tesla and some other providers is completely free. In the end, it adds up to such a small amount of money, it's hardly worth them charging for it. When I'm at home, it charges at night with cheap rate electricity. So just imagine that with your petrol car. If every morning when you woke up and you went to get in your car, it was full. That's the reality of owning an electric car. Every single morning I have a completely full tank. It takes me wherever I need to go. And at the end of the day, plug it back in, I go to bed and I don't worry about it. There are other great things, depending on where you live, there are different schemes, but for instance, going in and out of London, if you're driving an electric vehicle, you don't have to pay the congestion charge. Some places offer free parking and charging while you park. There's lots of different schemes in lots of different areas, so it's a great way to get around. I mean, today I've covered probably nearly 200 miles, different meetings, and then tomorrow I'll probably cover another 200, 250 miles before I get home. And again, it's cost me absolutely nothing to drive those miles. Now, obviously, the car does cost some money, and there are some costs up front. But reality is, the long-term running costs of an electric car are so cheap compared to a normal car, you almost forget about it. Well, that wraps up the blog for today. I'm going to get changed for my meeting this evening. I have a business meeting later this evening, and then I'm going to hit the hay.